Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Keys of the Castle podcast. It's been a while since the last episode and the previous ones. It's been a little bit crazy this second half of the year of 2025, but I'm hoping to make some positive changes and keep everything going and flowing going forward and hopefully getting back into the swing of things. So, yeah, this is going to be, I guess, just kind of a general episode talking about um, the channel and the content and what I'd like to do for 2026 and stuff like that. So, um, it's been since 2023 that I started Keys of the Castle, and it's mostly been like podcast kind of based. I'd love to start moving into some video aspects of things, some visual aspects of things as well. So hopefully that's to come in the future, hopefully even the near future. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what the capacity is for that. So something I have noticed since kind of experimenting, it's kind of been an experiment, you learn as you go. Um, I don't have a background in like creating content necessarily or podcasting or anything like that um, necessarily, specifically for like podcasting or this type of channel though. I don't really have much experience. So it's been like, a bit of an experiment the past couple of years. It's kind of crazy, but it's actually been 2 years, over 2 years, 2.5 years now or so. I think more than 2.5 years now, actually, since starting Keys of the Castle. And so, one thing that I've noticed and I've really come to fall in love with is armchair imagineering. I came up with my own word for armchair imagineering. That just sound I mean, it's really cool. The idea of armchair imagineering and even having a phrase for it at all is really, really cool. So I love that aspect of the phrase armchair imagineering, and I love armchair imagineering. I don't think there's actually too much content out there on it. um, I guess I don't know. A lot of the focus is, in terms of Disney content out there, a lot of the focus is on like what's actually happening and stuff like that, which is relevant. And then past events and things like that. But I actually came up with my own word for armchair imagineering, which is imaginationeering. So basically, Imagineering, but with your imagination. It's like an inception of you know, Imagineering. So Imaginationeering, armchair Imagineering. It's more commonly known as armchair Imagineering, so I'll probably just keep referring to it as armchair Imagineering. But either way, I've come to realize that I really, really love and enjoy kind of this idea of armchair Imagineering. So there's probably going to be quite a bit of episodes continually focused on armchair Imagineering and just kind of talking about and throwing around ideas for rides that exist and rides that maybe don't exist, and the theme parks, and making up Disney theme parks or even non-Disney theme parks that don't exist. So yeah, that is one thing on this channel that is big. Overall, kind of the topics would be, obviously it's very Disney focused. In terms of Disney specifically, I have a high appreciation and love for classic Disney, kind of nostalgia around Disney. Specifically, I love Disneyland and Disney theme parks. So Disney theme parks in general, but also, if you love Disney and Disney theme parks, there's a high chance that you are also interested in theme parks in general, and even travel. So, there's space for that on this channel as well, and on this through this content. So, yeah, Disney, Disney, nostalgia of Disney days that have gone. Disneyland specifically, I have most of my experience with Disneyland in California, but also all Disney theme parks and anything Disney, and really anything theme park or travel related. So pretty all encompassing on the channel in terms of things that might or could be talked about. Again, mostly it's been on Disney, Disneyland, and Disney theme parks. But yeah, definitely something that I love on the channel is doing the armchair Imagineering. So that will probably continue and possibly even increase going forward. But of course, there will also be talks of just like news and recent events and just my own current and past experiences and stuff like that. So yeah, 2025. Wow, it's been a year, and there's definitely some changes coming in 2026. Yeah, like I said, I do want to do more armchair Imagineering and Imaginationeering. Hopefully, I'll add in some videos and stuff like that. It's been, or just, visual aspects, it's been a couple years since I've talked about certain topics. So I might actually refresh or rehash certain topics that come up. I think that might be a good idea, and that might be really fun. And especially because the quality, it has increased over time. I think at least a tiny bit it has increased from what it was, in all the different areas of the channel since the beginning. So I definitely like to do that as well now that I kind of think about it. But yeah, that's hopefully what to look out for in 2026. Personally, I would love to do vlogs, like in-park vlogs. I don't live close enough to any parks to do that regularly. The park that I'm closest to is Disneyland Paris. Living here in Ireland. So I have gone to Disneyland Paris once in 2025. But unfortunately, I'm not an annual pass holder, and I'm not able to go frequently enough to do like frequent vlogs or anything like that. I mean, even if I were able to go, a few times a year or something, like 4 times a year or something like that, that would be really cool. And yeah, who knows? You just never know. Life's unpredictable, but yeah, for now, it's just going to be this. I'd love to move back to California. With my family, it's something we've thought about before, or maybe even Orlando Orlando area, I should say. And I'd love to do, vlogs around the park more regularly and stuff like that. That would be awesome. And also just a general vlog. I do have some other channels with kind of a normal vlog. I kind of put a pause on those on the vlogs just to focus more on this channel. But the channel is Cave and Cognition Daily, I think, on YouTube, or maybe the Cave and Cognition Daily. I think it's just Cave and Cognition Daily or Cave and Cognition Vlog or something. So that is on YouTube. I actually have a vlog visiting the Disney store in Dublin, Ireland, which is always fun. It's my favorite Disney store. It's like a three level store. It's really cool. But anyway, that channel. I also have a specialty coffee channel, Cave and Cognition Coffee, and then sort of a not super active at all music channel, the Cave and Cognition Music on YouTube, which I'll mess around with sometimes and post on. So a lot of other channels. There's some other stuff in the works too. But yeah, for the theme park and Disney stuff, I'd love to do vlogs. I did them in the past when I had an annual pass, when I was kind of just messing around with it and getting started with it. but didn't release many of them and did like a channel changeover and started fresh with Keys of the Castle. So yeah, that would be, I'd love to do that. But for the moment, I just like talking about Disney and Disneyland, and specifically for people who just like hearing about Disney and talking about Disney, who are not able to go to the parks. So it could be, I don't know, some sort of reason, whether it's location or any other reason that you might not be able to go to Disney, but you love to, you know, hear about Disney, talk about it, listen to things about Disney. That's really my you know, heart, I guess, is to kind of make content for people who can relate and enjoy Disney, theme parks, travel, creativity, that sort of a thing. And especially if you're somebody who, you know, can't make it to the parks or something like that, or has never been potentially. Or if you're a Disney fanatic and you go every day. But yeah, so that's kind of the a little bit of kind of an overview of the channel. And yeah, hope definitely the goal and the hope is to get back into the flow of things and just start doing this more often, just as before, and maybe putting some more you know, video and visual things out there. So that's kind of it for this one. Pretty boring episode, but just wanted to kind of I don't know, put a bit of a stamp on this kind of turning point a little bit. I kind of did that on the last one, but just wanted to put another thing out there, just as the year comes to a close as of now, in 2025. And yeah, hopefully I'll put out another one before the end of 2025. I really just love doing this. I love making content and talking about Disney, theme parks, travel, and creativity. So yeah, just trying to get back into the swing of things. And I think that's pretty much going to do it for this one, though. So thanks so much for watching if you have, or listening or watching if you have. Thanks so much, and don't forget to subscribe and follow and like and comment and rate and all that other good stuff. And feel free to follow my other channels as well. And as always, I'll leave you with this final thought. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about these things. All right, guys, thanks so much. Take care.